Hey guys, Jesse from the Rusty Shovel Landscape Shop here, and today we're talking about the next generation of landscape design, and it's all about 3D. So, in the past, and from our experiences we found, or I found especially, one of the hardest parts about the design process is giving all those images I have in my mind that are locked away in there and that are super detailed, and getting them out in a way that yourselves, the customers, and the contractors can understand exactly what it is I'm envisioning or what it is that's been designed. And offering the 2D option only just leaves a lot left in translation where you can't see the depth and the heights and how everything fits together. So going forward, we're actually canceling out the option of just being able to get a 2D design and only offering a full computer rendered package. And what that includes is your 2D construction details, so your planting plan, your lighting plan, and your hardscape details, so that space can be constructed. But it also includes all your 3D images now. So that's your perspective angles of how everything looks. And those are really the juice that let you see how the space feels and how it comes together. So in order to kind of enrich the customer experience and put our money where our mouth is, we've invested in some pretty good software that allows us to render those 3D images in a photorealistic capacity, so it'll look like it's right out of a magazine. And not only are you going to get those views in a daytime setting where you'll have the sun shining in and the shadows on all the trees and the plants and everything happening, we're also going to give you those images in a nighttime setting that has your landscape lighting shining up, creating that ambiance, so you can actually see what that setting is going to feel like at night when you're doing all your entertaining and everything. And in order to give you guys an idea of what that looks like and why I think that it's so important to have both the 2D and 3D plans, I'm going to run you through a video on the laptop here and show you a model kind of in action. Now, as we look here at the 2D model, you can get a sense of the space. You know what it looks like. There's a deck there, there's a bar counter and everything, and a barbecue. We've got some retaining wall happening, a nice big patio with a pergola over the table, some planting beds and plants, trees and grass. So you get a general concept of that we have a pretty nice entertaining space, but you don't really know what you're working with until you see the full depth of 3D. There's just so much that gets lost. So when we change scenes here, you'll really see how things start to come to life and how it becomes photoreal and how there's no guesswork anymore. So as this comes together, you see the full-size trees, the shrubs, the plantings, a nice barbecue counter. You go, oh, that deck's raised. From top down, you can't tell, or you can't tell how high those bar counters are, what height the pergolas are at. There's no knowing that that's a sunken patio from a 2D. The details in the plan, but to really visualize it, you don't know how that comes home. And you see it's a black wall, that charcoal really adds a high accent value. And you see what the space is between the furniture and that there's a water feature there. That top down, I could label it as a water feature, but you don't really get how it affects the space until you're in it. Even on the bar counter there, you see that bar counter is actually sunken. As we spin around, you'll get a better idea. So that bar counter is sunken, which you don't get from the 2D. And this is just why the 3D is so important. So we're going to move to some photorealistic images here now that really show off what this product looked like when it's really put out to you. So these guys are all rendered in that new software I was talking about. And you're just getting the rich texture and photorealistic that place looks like. So it looks like it's right out of a magazine. So these just really exemplify why we think this technology and this is so important, why it's the landscaping design software of the future, and why we think it's the way to go. So we hope you guys are on board, and we really think that this is really going to make the customer experience that much better for us going forward.